All right, welcome back, everybody, to the third re-narration, if you can call these that. This one is NBZ versus Nap. Nap is what I will be having later. I'm recording these back to back. I don't know how many more I will go. I'll probably upload them back to back so you can kind of just chain through them if you are so inclined. I am so flattered, by the way. And that's just given me the idea off the top of my head for what to talk about in this narration. Because in the last one, we called NBZ cool, and I don't think we want to do that again. That made me feel kind of sick saying it. Because I'm the guy who takes the piss out of NBZ. I mean, obviously, you guys know that that's done with love. Like, why would I bother to take the piss out of someone who I, hated? I mean, unless you follow my Twitter account, which is kind of what I used to do with that before I left it. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about what I was going to talk about, which I'm rapidly just trying to remember because it was on the tip of my brain of what to talk about. Ah, yes, let's talk about you. You, the viewers. You, the people watching this. I think I alluded to this in the first video I did. I didn't have any confidence, not only in my voice, but kind of in myself back when I started uploading Sanjeet videos. And it feels a little bit stupid in hindsight. Actually, I don't think it does. But like, when I uploaded my first video, which was like, I think it was the Make NBZ Laugh Challenge. It might have, I can't remember. It might have been a playthrough of Pokemon Blue. I think that came a little later. Whatever it was, like, I was counting the likes on that. I got notifications, I think, via email. So I had an email for every single person who liked the video. I think every time there was a comment, every time there was a new subscriber. And I think at the time I uploaded it, I was probably a year or 2 years into watching YouTube, maybe even more than that. And I saw these creators and I thought, like, for me, it was like the coolest thing. The coolest thing you could do was to have a YouTube channel and it be successful and people like your stuff. And I just remember, like, being really giddy and kind of skipping around my bedroom as I saw these emails come in. I was also scared, like, completely. I don't know, like, you can only relate to that, I think, if you are a person who's had no confidence at one point in your life. And I think that's quite common. But like, you're kind of scared that people like you. You're really like, what do I can't even put it into words, like, why you're so scared. Like, it's not so much you're scared of living up to it or feeling the pressure of it. You're almost just so bewildered that it comes out in fear. That's how little confidence I had. And yeah, so I mean, it was just a really giddy feeling, and yeah, I guess as time went on, it did become a bit of a pressure to live up to. I mean, we are talking small numbers in YouTube land, right? I mean, you guys all know this. But it didn't make a difference. Like, I had NBZ was paying attention to me, this guy who I'd watched for however many years, and so were all of, like, the cool crew of NBZ's friends, online digital friends that probably weren't, apart from Nick, entirely all friendly. I'm not trying to throw shade. I know absolutely nothing. I'm just saying that it's a parasocial relationship, right? You see your YouTuber and you see your YouTuber's friends. Maybe, to be honest, back then it probably was some kind of friendly connection, but certainly now it's YouTube's just a business, and these aren't real friendships you're looking at, and you shouldn't really be fooled. As much as you can enjoy them as an audience member, you shouldn't get so invested in them. I was completely invested in them back in the day because I was a dumb kid. And it was kind of a thrill to be on the edges of that. I don't feel I ever fully penetrated in that. I didn't get into the group chats. I didn't, I still didn't really know who Ferris Wheel was, but it didn't stop me making my crappy videos. But it was still fun. It was still a thrill. And I think, sorry, what made it thrilling was having an audience and having people like your videos. I never knew what to say to people when they said they liked it, other than, you must be insane. But I was very grateful you were insane. I didn't really know what to do with my audience. I never, I made the channel as a joke. I never really planned to grow it or do anything with it. And I probably didn't have the confidence to do so as well. That's another video. We've run out of time. NBZ, give us more time, man. It's not fair.